Yesterday, something massive happened in Washington, D.C. from our friend, Senator Ron Johnson. We live streamed it here at the HighWire.com, also on our X page, x.com, at our social media profile. And this was, to my recollection, the first time in history, in modern history, that a senator, a committee, held a scientific inquiry about the possible science of cancer being really created from an injectable vaccine. If you didn't see what that committee looked like, take a look.
Good afternoon. This hearing is called to order. Today's hearing is titled Plausible Mechanisms of COVID-19 Injections Causing Cancer and Attacks on Scientific Publications and Research. Although it may seem these are two unrelated topics, discussing them together would help explain why such a large percentage of the public remains unaware of the serious adverse events caused by the COVID mRNA injections.
I became aware in early 22 of my patients who'd been stable for years, mainly melanoma patients. They'd had several different types of immunotherapy. And in 6 weeks, I saw 6 patients relapse with melanoma. I asked, what was the thing that was common? And the thing that was common is they'd all received a booster vaccine from their general practitioners.
Our team published a study in BMJ Public Health examining all-cause mortality data across Western countries between 2020 and 22. Our study showed that excess mortality remained elevated across 47 Western countries, totaling more than 3 million excess deaths. We asked attention for 3 major events that were non-existent before the pandemic: the COVID infection, the containment measures, and the COVID vaccines.
Last summer, I agreed to serve on an HHS committee on immunization practices, working group on COVID immunizations, and as an expert, I therefore looked into everything we know about cancer and COVID infection and COVID vaccination, and by the fall found nearly 70 papers describing more than 300 reported cancer cases from 27 countries following 1 or more COVID mRNA vaccine injections. The reported cancers occurred near injection sites like sarcomas or lymphomas, right at the injection site, within the head and neck region. In some reported cases, spike protein was identified within tumor tissue. There should be no spike in tumors.
Colorectal cancer was being reported by my patients, by my fellow surgeons, as presenting late, stage 4, not stage 1 or 2, and early in patients in their 20s and 30s and 40s. I noticed that they too had had booster vaccines, and I list them in my report. They go from everything from the common cancers, from breast, prostate, etc., and all the way through to some really unexpected ones, including glioma, and more recently, hematological malignancies. At least a dozen mechanisms where messenger RNA can insert into the DNA and activate oncogenes, and more importantly, and especially the long term, they can suppress the suppressor networks, which means if a cancer is starting to evolve, it would normally be maintained, controlled, and this mechanism is being prevented.
Millions of Americans and millions more across the world may be in clear and present danger of suffering premature cardiovascular disease and cancer.
If we want to restore public trust, we must once again protect academic freedom and the right of scientists and doctors to question prevailing assumptions without fear of professional destruction.
The American people deserve transparent, rigorous science. Protecting scientific integrity is not just about my work, but it is about securing the future of medicine for all.
Myself and others feel that there is no way you can control this technology, and its use for future vaccines should be banned, and the COVID ones stopped now.
All right, so let's break down the gravity of that, what we just watched. If you watch the whole thing, it's even more expansive. A vaccine can basically shut down the immune system's response to oncogenes, to cancer proliferation. You have a radar system in your body, in your immune system. The natural expression of your immune system keeps these cancers at bay. Something is shutting that down, and it happened during and after COVID. And these researchers are also expressing that there's a scientific body out there and their own practices and experience, and they've all experienced suppression. Who's suppressing this? Why isn't every media organization in the country packing that room to find answers right now? Everybody out there, sadly, has probably been experienced either a family member or a friend or someone in their community with these type of cancers. This is an epidemic. This is the most explosive story of our time right now. And thank you, Ron Johnson. And if you didn't know about this hearing, please go back and watch it. And if you want to know about future hearings that are coming up, go text to this website, this number, 72022, text sign up, and we will alert you when these come. We will alert you with the website. You can watch them. And that is how you stay on top of these things, because it's the information that's going to be provided that is really going to be saving lives at this point. We got to get this information out.